So, guys, how long has it been since the mission proposed? Doesn't mean you have to. I mean, Captain Verona's been great. Probably has a whole bunch of important information if you get him off and ensure his safety. Gibson's been great, but I'm sure he wouldn't mind a fourth character if you just abandon him to 3 Inquisitors. Our wrestling guy has been, type of thing. Dina's been great, but she refused to teach you the ways of the Force if the Inquisitors have her. Now, can we really risk Dina turning dark and being the big bad at the end? Can you imagine that? The Empire takes her away, and at the end, it's not the new bad guy or the bad guy behind Draco. It's her all along. This is her extraction. You imagine that? So many possibilities now that we've opened the Schwartz. And now, some logos. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of the We Shot First podcast. I am GM Jeff Ball, your host, and we are playing Star Wars Saga Edition RPG, the Dawn of Defiance campaign. We are currently in Book 7. Arguably, probably further than most GMs have got with their players around most tables. Now, don't worry. There's balance in the Force, and I actually was a little bit of back and forth in a Discord server. There's a GM that's run this like 3 to 5 times and has loved it every time. Hats off to that guy. Can you imagine tweaking the story, figuring out what worked and didn't work and running back through battles? I would not want to be the guy sitting at table 5. You know what I'm saying? Like slight repositioning of a bunch of bad guys. Hey, look at that. Those missile launchers on book 4 actually did work. Book 5, that kind of like, oh my God. That would be, no, I'm sure the GM balanced everything quite effortlessly, as less and less characters had the wealth talent, fewer and fewer running over-armored prototypes, and there was barely half a Force user or Force sensitive in the party, and everything went according to plan. Guys, when last we left our party, the mission possibly called for your conscience, to come into play. A good soldier, Raku, that was given to you guys, that you guys sent off Coruscant, luckily is not out there in space engaging the battle. He's right here on the ship, listening to your call. And if Gibson wills it, he might actually call you back and ask for help or silently go it alone. Verona is trying to be brave on the bridge, but he's in serious trouble and probably worth rescuing. And now Dina is getting shoofed off to that hangar bay, and we need to get there and stop that. There's a lot going on. Where do our priorities lie? And battle board music, no reason.
Yeah, I already said I'm going to go for Dina.
Okay. If you guys were to split 7 party members, R4 is going to stay here in the hall, or are you
TP's
actually going to drag him around?
Ship.
Yeah, but like R4 is like on this side of the door, TP's on that side of the door. Like, are we taking R4 with us? Or are you going to leave him here?
Well, he's not my droid.
From what we remember, how far away is the nearest console where he could actually obtain some control over a portion of the ship?
The bridge.
So Arthur will stay here.
Okay. Now, if you guys get to the bridge and give him access, then he immediately from here could, shut down trash compactors and do all kinds of amazing things. Or you could get him maybe to a security port, which technically is about the same distance as the bridge, probably.
Yeah, no. If everything is like around the same distance as just getting to the bridge, that would be end up wasting time to try to get him there. I can plug in myself at that point.
Okay. So, assuming Dr. Leth is our Spock to Rahal's Kirk, what do you two decide? Are we going to split the party? Are we going to go 3 different ways? Reiku, you've been listening in on this on the comms. Do you actually like give them the old whispered report?
Yeah. That, have some bad Jedi. Don't really have the terminology for it. They do what they wish with that.
Reiku, good to hear you're still with us. I'm headed down to Dina. Can you meet me there?
No. Little preoccupied. Need some help.
Oh, I'll swing by on my way. Where are you at?
Oh.
So I'm actually putting Joe on a map by himself so he can give you a live report on the scene. So, Reiku, imagine 2 T intersections in the bowels of the ship, okay? There already has been a space battle. Troops have gone everywhere. We've lost a lot of guys, and in the chaos, you got knocked out, came to, and you're not sure if we're winning or losing, but you didn't lose too much time because the ship's still rattling from, the quake of the turbo fire, and you strutted off to rejoin the battle best you can, and it was a red lightsaber in the distance that caused you a little bit of pause. And they're herding a bunch of prisoners, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 prisoners. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 troopers and 1 lit lightsaber, but 2 dudes in robes standing up to that guy. So, 1 to 3 Inquisitors, maybe? And they're around the corner up the hallway, and if you get any closer than the proverbial 12 square, we see you for free. They're close. But you do know what deck you're on. You do know how, it is plausible that they could send you someone and you could track these guys before, if these guys can get you from the docking ring. I'm assuming that you're assuming they'll send the whole party and yay, save you, and we all save the day, right? But you did hear Verona, and that brave bastard probably needs some rescuing himself. And Dina, their Jedi Master friend, is being, if you doubled back to a different location, these people would be lost and the Inquisitory would get rid of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll just, send help. Need some hands.
Yeah. So, with Rahal going to Dina, with Jakku asking for
I'll
help.
take Merrick with me.
Okay.
If R4 is staying behind, I'll take TP with me as well.
Yeah, at that point, I think switching R4 back onto the ship itself would be fine.
Okay. Could do that. So that leaves what? TLXS and Dr. Left to save the captain.
And Pale.
And Pale's going to send... You're going to send the cameo guy to rescue the cameo guy?
No, I'm going to take Merrick to go swing around to pick up...
Both.
To pick up Jordu.
This is kind of time sensitive. This is a 3-way split. 3 potential battles that probably going to happen simultaneously, or you're going to lose somebody. By the time you guys finish a battle, like if you try to do one battle head to the other, you might lose Verna.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
So we either have to split into 2 parts or 3 parts.
Keep in mind, you know the math, okay? Merrick could do a battle on his own. Maybe Raikou. TLX definitely, but he won't leave left side. Like, honestly, guys, your vulnerable crew members.
If you're suggesting splitting into 3 ways, I think we could probably do it. I think we,
If the math didn't hold up, I'd say, guys, you need a third party member. And now, out of party resources, we have TP.
Yeah. So then, if that was the case, then I'd send Merrick after Jordu, and I'd take TP and head myself for Dina.
Okay. So that's what do you want to do with Pale?
Maybe Pale and Merrick. Pale and Merrick go for Jordu.
I think you
If
guys
there's
are
a
going
potential of
three to
them-
one place and like no one to 3 locations, 6 guys. Or so,
Right.
you know.
So that would be Pale and Merrick for Jordu. Rahal and
I would-
TP for that, and then that sends Leth and me to the bridge. Now you can switch them around, but those are the pairs. You can change it.
I would have suggested potentially taking, like, alongside you, Rahal, take Merrick with you, and then send TP
Send
and
TP after Jordu. Actually, that does make sense.
like Merrick and TLX kind of count as a guy and a half, if not 2 guys.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah. So
Realistically.
pair them with us.
Well, I
weak
mean,
nobles.
I really want to make sure that I'm heading towards some. Yeah, you know what? I would take Merrick with me, and I would send TP.
Yep.
After Jordu.
Okay.
That does make actually a lot of sense. 'Cause
Okay,
Merrick's
so-
Get Pale and
Merrick's
then
my
maybe-
boy.
All right, so Pale, you're cool with heading into the bowels of the ship, and I'm sorry, Reiku, did you mention Inquisitors? No, yeah, you said bad Jedi.
Bad Jedi.
Yeah, for taking on some force powered dudes with a
You know,
guy
I
you
mean,
never met. Technically, they never met. Not
and a
that I know.
robot.
And a robot.
And a robot. I have no idea what he does.
A police bot, because bounty hunters love them. He's technically a security bot.
You know, I have been looking at some kind of interesting feats and things that could come in handy, and actually taking these guys on would assist me in reaching that goal.
There you go. It's your time to shine. Get out of Merrick's shadow. Get your own battle. There you go. Hey, Joe's a melee guy. So if you got some cool shoot 'em up stuff, you know, step out for that 6 square cone umbrella that's, you know, it's been dwarfing your shadow all this time. That sounds good to me. All right. So this is going to be interesting. So guys, in classic Star Wars split the party between the Jedi battle, the Starship battle, and the ground troops battle, we have split the party 3 ways. We're going to try and not bounce around too much, so what we're shooting might be edited together to a little bit of consistency. So the scene comes down. A turbo lift drops into the bowels of the main front part of the bigot free, the frigate B-class frigate Resurgence. And TP and Pale open the turbolift doors. And what you see is a 2 square wide hallway filled with debris, side axis panels, and debris from battle bodies from both sides. Okay. In the hallway, across from you, kitty corner, so a couple squares to the right. Okay. You guys see a near human alien in a very, very strangely loud colored underwater ghillie suit, tucked into a corner as if he made his last stand. Dead now, but of all the hey, we played this. We gave this player / character the foresight when he was still alive. Remember, he had that dream where he was on the Resurgence and it was attacked, and that female blonde crew member for some reason betrayed him. Do you remember? And he foresaw himself possibly bleeding out and dying.
Yep, I do remember that.
I don't think Frank's coming back to the show after 6 months. So I thought it was fitting to have 2 characters, TP and Pale, who've never met the man. So we can't confirm it. You know, Frank could come back in book 9. You never know. Might have given his ghillie suit to some resurgent sniper. I can neither confirm nor deny that the guy in front of you is Vin. But I will say there is a sniper with a rifle. Not calling it the Widowmaker, not saying it's a flash-it shooter, just a big long rifle tucked in a corner and a plethora of stormtroopers and stuff littering, like obviously targets that this guy took out down the hall as this guy bravely made his last stand. And this is the kind of scene that we have seen again and again. Now, it's been hell to get here, okay? There has been climbing, passing through corridors with swinging live power cables, moving through sealed compartments that had recently been exposed to space with some kind of life support system that failed using breath mask. Occasional turbulence from incoming turbo fire from the Star Destroyers, and areas that have no power whatsoever and are completely dark. And on each round, as the GM rolled a D20, and on any result of 15 plus, the ship got hit by a volley, buckling the shields, and all of you guys, possibly with the exception of an awesome dexterity check, were thrown to the ground again and again. This is what has happened to all of you as you've made your way tactically to the places that you guys need to rescue. There's skill challenges, there's this and that, which I have skipped. I've hand-waved them magically because it's a short paragraph and because I've split the party, and one might argue that we're supposed to have a full party for these, and one might also argue after 15 books of character generation you guys are way too powered. In my benevolence, we have decided to skip this as a cutscene plays out, and you guys making your way through all these obstacles to get to where you are. And I say, a moment of silence for the fallen soldier that TP and Pale walk past. Can I have a perception check from each of you, please? And from you, Reiku.
Okay.
39.
Okay.
I pushed a button, nothing happened.
It's dark, robot. It's dark out there. People have died. You have not been trained for this. You were a security, supposed to guard a bank, a robber, something like that. Insertion missions on space battles. This is not in your programming. You're just doing the best you can, buddy. It's dark.
In my head,
Pale.
TP is like the droid version of Batman.
All in your head. Pale with a 39. Okay. Memorizing the plan layout, you believe that Jordu is down here in these corridors. You should be in the right area. He's probably not right around a corner. He's probably down a couple hallways from you. And as far as you can tell, if you step out and then head to your right, heading down those corridors, you should be able to meet up with him. But unfortunately, as you guys are whispering on the comms to each other, confirming, Reiku, that they've come down to your level and they're trying to get to your position, you guys both realize, with Jordu's perception and Pale's perception, that the party of Inquisitors and prisoners and stormtroopers are actually in between you guys. This could be good for pincer attack. This could be terrible because the party is split once more. So starting with Pale, what do you do? As far as you can tell, you can hear the marching, the grumbling, the clicking of boots, the move along, prisoner, type of thing, 20, 30 out squares away.
Okay. I would come out of the turbo lift and go kind of towards, I guess, the corner here.
Post up on the far wall?
Yeah, and take a quick look around the hallway to the north there to see what pathways I can have that would continue to the right, the east.
Okay. If you peek up there, the corridor goes off and away. Now there are doorways that you could like move into and hide and maybe ambush, but with these guys being 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 intersection, just beyond the intersection, 16, 18, 20 squares away, as you slip out, can I have a stealth roll, please? They're going to be on top of your position before you could, like, you would be halfway down a hallway and they would pass you. And even worse, might even see you. Stormtroopers have, like, lights sweeping the ground.
Okay.
Which
30 for the
probably
stealth.
makes it easier if I just sort of, give you the old default setting, night vision and such, so you can see what's going on. I mean, at this point, there's the ambience of, ooh, dark and scary, but meh. As far as you know, you stealth of 30. Being pretty stealthy. Dun, 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 dun. TP. Or sorry, Reiku. You're next. At your end, creeping up, if you head south from the hallway, you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares from the edge, and you can hear them possibly 5 or 10 moving away from your position.
All right. I will move to the south.
Okay. There they
So I
are.
can see better. So
Hi,
I can
everybody.
see better.
Yeah. Doing the posting up on a corner kind of thing.
Yeah.
Peekaboo. Okay. There's a large chunk of debris in the hallway, sort of extending your cover that you can slip into. Can I have a stealth roll from you, sir? Creep up the hall. Dun, 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 dun. You could do it. It's
Oh,
fine.
of course, yeah.
I'm sure everything will be fine.
Yeah, right. Okay, well, here we go. There's my stealth roll. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. And I rolled
10.
a 10.
Do,
I
do,
am
do,
not
do.
stealthy.
Okay. Now, funny enough, like, there's so much noise, battle noise, rattling, explosions, sparking and everything. Like, if they do notice you, you're not sure just yet. Anyway, you move up 6. You have another move or a standard action left. What do you want to do?
Because it's free action to talk or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Just 'cause
assuming
I-
you might, like, whisper something in the comm as you're sliding up.
Yeah.
You know. Sure.
To find out who's actually coming. Where they
I'm
I
sure,
can't
like,
see them.
I'm sure before they got here, they said they're sending TP, which is his security droid, and some bounty hunter that Teddy
That's
Ruxpin
new, okay.
recommended. Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
give you a race and a basic description, right?
Sure.
Don't
Just
shoot
so I
the guy in the
don't
Mando
mistake
helmet, right? Yeah.
Because you never know.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, I will.
Pale, you've been given a description of Reiku as well. Can't miss him. Huge 4-armed humanoid alien. Likes hugging. Huggy. And people go
Oh,
squish.
one of the Inquisitors has 4 lightsabers and 4 arms. What do I do?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I will just do nothing else.
Grievous is already dead, so you know it's not him. Okay. So you just get in position and stealth it.
Yep,
Yeah.
and
No, that's fine.
getting ready to charge next round.
Yeah. Okay.
Straight down the corridor.
So, let's see if the Inquisitas and people, heard you. 24 minus 10 for all the noise, right? As the people move down the hall, let's see if I can do this quite literally, where I pick up a whole bunch of people and go 1, 2, 3. Now, even though we have a movement of 6, we're kind of schlepping people along, so I've got them at half movement, 4, and they stop. and the Inquisitors take a moment to look up and down hallways to be careful, right? And the trooper moves along. The Inquisitor at the back stops. He does not move with his fellows. He takes like the proverbial step and he stops. You see the back of the head turn sideways, look at a wall with the head down like he's listening or perhaps sensing something. And he ignites his lightsaber. And waits. Doesn't turn to face you. You just get that back shot of the like he turns his head sideways, looking at the wall, down the corner of the eye, and then just slowly ignites a lightsaber pointed down and waits. Maybe that's what Hall makes the other guys haul up or whatever. Anyway, and that's them. Tense moment. Meanwhile, back up on the bridge. Oh, this is going to suck. Now I got to move the audience. Now I need to move the audience over to the bridge. Wait, come back, audience.
I would like to ask if I can have turned on my shield. I did some rolls on the chat just so that we could cover it, but I would have been moving through here with my shields up. That's all I'm asking for. And I did some rolling, and it's working at SR10 based on the rolls, which are in chat or in game chat.
Of course. But of course. So what did you get?
SR10. So it works at an SR10 for this, for now, this running.
All right, sweet. So starting with Dr. Leth.
Yes.
What you want to do, buddy?
I'm assuming there is a doorway nearby here.
You are on a turbo left. There's a turbo left that you're stepping off of. Strangely enough, I don't know why you guys are in the dark. Oh, maybe because you guys are sealed in. So, shields up. There we go. Right. So you guys slip out, shall we say, right?
Vision. My character doesn't seem to have any vision, but yeah. My token
unfortunately, your shields are drawing so much power.
It's warping. Like when the cloak is on the ship, you can't actually see out. No, I get it.
Can you imagine? How shitty is that? How's that? Better?
I think so. I'm intentionally moving myself to see if things change. It changed, but yeah, it probably works. Weird. It's doing weird stuff, but I'll live with it.
It's doing weird things. I actually have the night vision on as a red tint. That's why the whole bridge is like bathed in like sort of that Terminator vision, just to see what's what.
I'm going to, with my weapon drawn, head towards the door there.
Okay. So where the electrical access is over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Crossing the hall, there are troopers in the hallway.
Oh, like this.
So you wouldn't cross the hall full of stormtroopers according to... No?
Not specifically.
Corner up right there in full mode.
Okay.
I don't understand.
What's going on?
Zero range. You're going to run up to the stormtrooper.
Right around the corner, like 4 squares away, the troopers start. They're spread out. They're tucked into corners, and as best I could with the minis. And it looks like they're trying to gain access to the bridge, which is right down the street, right down the hallway. If halfway down this hallway is like the big meeting room where you guys had all your conferences, where like whenever you guys were on the Resurgence, I would usually put your minis in that room with the round table. Like that's how familiar this place is. Unfortunately, there isn't really a back way in.
Kind of turn to TLXS and mime the action of pulling out a pin and a grenade.
You did what? You turned to me and did what?
And mime the action of pulling out a pin and a grenade. Then point and ask you, do you have any?
If we got all our stuff back from TP, if he brought everything that was important, then I have my grenade launcher back.
Then I'm going to hold until after you do an action.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll just swap you guys in the old initiative there. So TLXS. All revved up and nowhere to go.
I have my preferred rifle with the damage bonus on it and the grenade launcher on top of it that I have been missing a great deal.
Yay! All our stuff back. So happy.
All of our stuff back. My DLT-20A has a grenade launcher on it, so I'm going to. Am I posted up on this corner? Is that
Sure? Yeah.
okay?
Give you guys the peek. Can I have some stealth? Maybe.
Sure.
You guys just swish open a door and peek around.
I'm
like
actually trained in it. So, yeah.
No.
17. I'll drop a force point on that though. All right, so that takes it up to a 22.
Minus the hum of his like shield generator, everything.
That's right.
Dampeners on it or something.
It's that's factored in. That's factored in.
Oh,
Also
sure.
a
Yes.
22, so that's fine.
In the training. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arthur has stealth. Is he here?
No, we left him.
You're
We left him back there.
Jay's not not rolling for the right guy there, Dr. Leth.
That was Leth's stats. It just my name was set to Arthur at the time.
Oh, how dare you.
I'm
Look
gonna
at this. Audience
aim the
participation
grenade.
where Doug drops a bomb splash on my map.
Well, that's where I'm targeting, so that you see where
Sure.
I'm targeting.
Oh, that's
my
great.
grenade.
Well done.
Poof.
Ryan would be so
and-
proud of you. It looks good too, I gotta say. I don't know if you guys can grab if anyone can grab these, or you just roll 20 savvy enough that you're doing it. But no, that looks great. Poof.
Fire it.
Let's
And I get a
let's zoom into the
35
action
on
shot.
my attack roll.
Yay! Eat it. Okay.
It's 33 points of damage.
Okay. So this ought to be fun. Hey, who opened my door? I need to move your splash because apparently I can't.
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
do
that
it.
makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I'll delete it now, but get it out of the way.
Oh, I see. This guy's like, he's so on top of a door. Sorry, did you say 33?
33 points of damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Can't possibly be damage threshold, right?
But of course. How silly of me to assume that these guys are not going to take major penalties. And you get a -1 to everything coded, and you get a negative blah blah. Okay, massive explosion. Sorry, what kind of grenade is this? Like just a frag you set down there?
Concussion grenade.
Oh, concussion grenade. Okay, so does that do half damage or anything?
Well, it's no. I mean, if it hits them, it does full damage.
Okay, so it's a sound clap on the ear, bleeding out your nose kind of thing.
Right.
Right. So big ouchies. Okay. So yeah, boom. Right. And yeah, nicely done. Left.
Ooh, I'm gonna re-roll one of those 1d6s
Sure.
because I have assured attack like everybody in this party does. Okay, 2 more points. That takes it to around 35.
All right. So a turbo lift at the end of an L-shaped hallway, stepping into the southern portion, hidden from the troopers, a mere 5 squares away, peeking around a corner. TLX waves Dr. Leth, who nods that he's going to wait. You already have your shields up. whip out your grenade launcher and boop, and with an awesome attack roll 35, it arcs up and past 4 troopers that are staggered up and down in a pattern down this hallway, launching it 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 odd squares to land at the feet of an Imperial officer and a trooper trying to get a door open to the bridge, and Kaplawi nails them nastily for 33 points of damage.
35.
And then he cocks it Terminator style with style, and yeah. Any more?
I'll
Anything
be
else?
back.
Yeah. I am so glad I split the party. Like, oh my god, dude. Hello. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I've got to move in a swift, but I'm gonna hold on. I don't think there's anything else I need to do with those right now.
Well, yeah. Dr. Leth.
I'm
Movement
going
would be
to
stepping out of the elevator and peeking around Swift for free perception, so kind of burnt. Dr. Leth.
move up so that I can get a shot down the hall myself.
Yep.
Aiming at that first stormtrooper that's now probably looking around very confused.
And
shoot him with my pistol.
all right.
That is a
Would you-
30 to hit
That hits.
and 29 points of damage.
Youch. Lots of youch. Lots of yochis. Okay. Shoot him in the back. Pew, pew, pew. That is a successful attack, sir. Nasty. And that's you?
That's also a move. Yep, I'm good.
Okay. On the bridge, Captain Verona is doing his thing. Oh, sorry, Verana. Which, not to confuse too much, I think we're going to have Rahal and Merrick, get their own little special time later. This is going to get real confusing real fast. Which brings us back to TP on the next map. And TP, you are
Yes,
up, sir.
All right. I am going to.
Peeking out of the
Step
elevator.
around the corner. Yeah.
Yep.
Step around the corner. I will move forward my full movement. So
Okay.
6 squares. Barring any difficult terrain. And I will take a shot at the closest dude there with the cape.
Okay. A bit of a telepathy unknowns to you. Okay. As you step out, these guys are coming along. At first, it looks like they stop just to check the hallway, but they suddenly go on guard, and they don't ignite their lightsabers, but they seem ready and wary. They're looking around. They're looking for potential foes. They might even look at you as you're stepping out shooting. So they're not flat-footed. They don't have their lightsabers out yet, but they're they're not caught unaware. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 puts you on the debris. So you could tuck in behind this debris for cover. You can climb over it as difficult terrain, or you can start walking around it.
I would tuck in, take my shot.
Okay. All right.
With a 16 to hit.
Okay. We will call this guy Inquisitor number 1. And beside him, up and back a bit, is Inquisitor number 2 in line with Pale. And at the back of the line, swarmy and much more perceptive Inquisitor number 3. Okay.
No particular reason.
No, no particular reason.
Yeah. Okay, let's have you shot there. You got a 16?
16, yeah.
Okay. So, you and he just kind of bounces off his armor, and he looks at you like, hello. Which brings us to Pale. Droid comes out. There's that proverbial moment of Inquisitors, we should be cautious. And he steps out, and to his credit, he tactically gets into cover and just starts shooting at them point blank, waking up. Oh, great. You know, that elevator's only 2 squares away. I'm just saying. Like, you don't know Reiku, you know, droids are apparently expendable, you know. Just come back and some bullshit story about how you get back. We're driven back to the ship, and, you know,
I mean, if it was the other version of TP that I played in Doug's game, I would have a completely different tactic methodology, but
who knows that you haven't survived 30 years and this is that droid? I put it to you, sir, that a whole bunch of quirks and years later, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. I can't argue that, but yeah, I don't have grenades, so.
Well, let's just see if he survives this. Well, I'll just say there's how many years difference between this campaign and Doug's? Like 10, 20? Well, there's 19 just to get to the frickin' movies. So I'm thinking we're talking
another
30
8 or
years
9 after that.
Yeah. So we're talking like 25, 30 years. Yeah. Lots could happen, buddy. Lots of upgrades. Anyway, if you survive. So back to
good thing these guys are mass produced. I'm going to say that right now.
Spend that money, no problem.
I will aim at the guy with the cape. That is
the guy with the
cape
from me. Inquisitor number 2.
The guy that's holding Rahal's cape. Let's just put that out there now.
All right.
I might blast through the cape. We'll see.
May or
Holes
may not.
add character.
Hey, watch the cape.
Easy on the polyester, you hear through the comms.
Attack of 26 and damage of 26.
You feel a disturbance in the fabric. Somewhere aboard the ship, someone's mutilating polyester, and it doesn't sit right with the Jersey Force. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh, 26 is a hit, sir. I believe so.
Awesome. And because I aimed, he actually goes down another point on the condition track. If he didn't already go down because of my damage.
Oh, because of 26 is a very, very solid chance. Oh,
Maybe.
Yes, he does. No, he does. He does. Okay.
2 steps. 1.
That's just lovely.
2 off the bat. I love it.
Yep. You're going to need it. Debuff them while you can, because these are Inquisitors, dude. Like, it's going to be on. Anything else?
Nope. I just hope he didn't shrug that off too bad.
Okay. Reiku. Meanwhile, at the other end of the hallway.
The other end
Zip.
as they scroll all the way back.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. A piece of something that you've tucked in that's difficult terrain, costs you 2 squares to go through or go all the way around. But sightline, 2, 4, 6, 8 squares away.
Okay.
Is
I would like
Inquisitor.
Yes, I would like to move around or whatever. I would like to end a small charge in front of said Inquisitioner, if possible.
Okay. Can you
I don't know
charge
if I
if there's
can.
stuff in your way, Doug? Good question. I don't think anyone's ever tried to start
that-
charge by
that's why I'm
leaping.
You have to be able to go in a straight line.
He
The
can.
rule about
he can,
charging
he,
here
he can vault
is-
this thing. So yeah. Give me an athletics check. If you can vault this, okay, I'll give it
Charging through difficult terrain costs twice as much if you were to rule that. You cannot
Yep,
tumble during your movement as part of your
Yep.
charge.
to you. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll give you the
don't
movement
wanna
cost.
double anyways.
Okay. Now, charge gives you double movement and an attack at the end, which is 12. No?
You don't get double movement. You do get a bonus to your hit, and you take a -2 to your reflex defense.
Okay,
You
that
can
means you're
up
going to
your
end
speed and attack at the end of it.
Yeah, he's too far away for the charge, unfortunately, Reiku.
Oh.
You would be still running up the hill, all Lancelot.
But he could move and then
Bulgar-
charge. If he hasn't moved yet, you could move, and then you could charge.
Oh, okay. Well, I will move then.
Okay, so
Around said debris.
daintily picking his line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then charge 4 squares away.
There we go.
Okay. No, that's cool. So there he is. Now, he hasn't gone yet, but if all time is relevant, right? This is the part where the guy like turns slowly to meet the charge, and you slowly walk up, you know, and then start doing that pace and that jog, and then pick the line, get tight to the line, and then 4 squares away, just rush them. That's awesome. Wah! Sure.
Okay, sweet. And just a one single attack, right? Yes.
Yep. My reflex is 22. I'll let that slip.
I can't see anything. I can't see anything.
Push buttons.
I'm trying
Make
to
it happen.
submit. How about give me a sec here. An attack of 40.
Nat
Oh,
20.
so
That
close.
20.
What? Oh my god.
80 damage.
Finish him. You know what? Do you know what just came through my head? You know how those guys come up off the ropes? They put their 2 hands together
I'm
over their
say-
head, do the hammer.
I'm going to say Raiku's fist.
Wait,
Yeah.
not only
What
is that
just
that's
came straight through your head.
that 80
No, no.
is he rolled out of like 2 d10s. He rolled a 9 and a 10.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Like, you know how those guys go top rope and they put the 2 hands together in a fist clutch over their head and come down like a hammer? Imagine like 4 arms all coming up and making this giant bald fist of 4 hands coming down on this guy. Just 80 points of damage. Damn, dude.
I'm sorry
That's
you're underpowered,
nuts.
Joe.
You
I
can't
know
tell
we
me
didn't
that
level
didn't
your character
bypass his
right,
threshold.
so-
yeah. By the way, I'm still only level 12, guys. So-
Dude, he just took out an Inquisitor. Like, I'm popping a red X on this dude. Like, he just comes up and just makes the top of his head go shoulder
Let's
length.
go.
Just splat for this guy even. But wait, I have my lightsaber out. I
What about
might be
shrapnel
able
damage?
to block. What's that? I might be able to block.
Shrapnel damage, because I'm pretty sure that dude's going to explode.
But
yeah,
if I
he only
block it
needs
with,
to roll a 40. He's only got
if
to roll a 40. and it's use
I
force
block
check.
it with my lightsaber, it's a so up comes the lightsaber trying to block, and we'll see. You know, I'm just saying it's if he has the
It's
block,
possible.
it is possible. Let's see if he has the block talent. Gauge force potential. I wonder if he's force sensitive and a threat. That's flat. No, I don't think he has block. Oh, come on. Seriously? No way. Oh, this is so awesome. Hang on. We want this to be legit. Let me just very quickly double check my Inquisitor page and see if this guy has block. 3 little Inquisitors. 1, 2, 3. And we have power attack, power this, far seeing, lightning, perception, talents, power of the dark side. No, dude does not have block. Splat. And 1 less Inquisitor. Forget about Jedi Purge. Watch out for Reiko. First, he dropped a tower because, you know, it was your face all over the news. They're blaming you for the terrorist attack of dropping the tower. You were last guy at the scene. Okay, man. Red X stands. In a single hit, running up, he drops this dude. Now it's the bad guy's turn. And lots happen. Okay? Starting with the troopers. They turn around as a move action, free perception, and see you going up on this Inquisitor. Splat. It's fine. Then they see the Inquisitors topple over and, like, not get up. Just arm splayed, lit lightsaber rolling away and fizzing out because he let it go. And they're all just like, oh. First guy opens fire on you. And this is where things get interesting because they're so afraid of you now. They turn and they see you splat an Inquisitor. They start shooting right through prisoners. Now, the cool thing is prisoners just give, like, cover bonus to you. But, damn. Yeah. Dude just freaks out and just throws auto fire on you. The first trooper. Just, oh, God. 14 with a miss. So, Reiko, you take 7 points of damage.
Kind of feels
As
like
it
our
just-
job here, Pale, is just to stop them while he does everything.
I'm wondering if we're here to try to save them from Rake.
Oh, maybe. There's a possibility. Should I switch my shit to stun?
So trooper number 2, right? Anyway, they start firing, and the prisoners are smart. These are trained dudes. They hit the ground. They have no weapons. They're smart enough to just hit the floor. So the good news is they no longer give the troopers cover, right? The bad news is one actual lucky trooper, his name will be immortalized, actually attacked Reiku with a straight shot at 28. Does that hit you, Reiku?
Give me a second. Yes, it does, because I charged.
Oh my god.
So-
An actual 10 points of damage hits through my little pew. So that's a total of 17 this round for you, sir.
10 points of damage. Oh, man. The thematics of this in my head are so awesome right now. Splat! And then, oh my god! It hits the guy in the shoulder, and he just looks up at him.
One more trooper takes a shot. The trooper at the front of the line, right, is just holding position. The Inquisitors at the front, you guys come out, and they are perceiving. See if they notice you guys come out. 26, I believe, beats your stealth, guys, that you rolled earlier, if I'm not mistaken. Scroll back.
30.
Okay, so we don't see you. We see TP.
Yeah, I didn't even try to hide. I just
And he
walked in,
shot.
got
He also
behind the
shot
thing and
down.
started
Yeah,
shooting. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Sorry. As soon as you fire, your stealth goes like -20 unless you try to tuck in. So yeah, you guys are kind of revealed. Okay. So
Well, I
we
am,
light-
not him, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying like his stealth roll is blown as soon as he starts firing. The big red laser coming,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
Unless he just points. Deception roll. Point at the guy that just fired. Oh, my other shot came from him. I don't. Could work. Who needs stealth when you have deception?
Stands back giving a golf clap, and they're like, oh, wait a second. Was that him?
That might work for Gus Gusterson, the gray man. He's pointed at the dude next to you like, I'm just a civilian. All right. So meanwhile, at the other side of the map, okay, the Inquisitors, you guys do a little measurement because this is going to probably make or break you guys. You are 13 squares away from the first one, TP. You are 16 squares away from Inquisitor 2. Right? These guys, first, they ignite their sabers as a free action. They had them out. They just didn't have them ignited. And they move 2, 4, 6 to close the gap on you guys. Ignite sabers and advance steadily. And when they get to a closer range, when Inquisitor number 1 gets 7 squares from TP, and when Inquisitor number 2 gets 10 squares from Pale, we will see what cool things are in range. We hit you both with Force Lightning. We don't have a lot of tricks. We're kind of a one-trick pony. Sorry. Force Lightning is not fun. Especially on this side.
Feels so good.
All right. As a standard action, getting dark side points, though I don't think they're going to live to tell the tale probably at the end of this. We're making a use a force check against your reflex checks. And it becomes more and more interesting from there. All right. Use the force from this guy. Where is it? There's my force lightning. Go. Force point to move target. Additional step down on the CT. Why, yes. They're going to use a force point. Do we even have force points? 1 second. Yes, we have a force point. They're going to use their one force point to try to move you guys down on a successful hit. Here we go. 25 Pale.
33 reflex.
Oh, that misses you. Is it half damage? One targets. Oh, sorry, within 6 squares. I'm out of range. Never mind. Can't use that power. Sorry, my bad. We menacingly close the distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One moves up. Okay, so these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so these guys close the distance. They just do a double move. They are... I'll hold that Force Lightning roll for Pale in the future because I'm locked into that attack, but we needed to close the distance, so they don't unleash this round. But perhaps a flicker of luck or fortune or force sensitivity. Pale, you seem to know what's happening as little sparks of blue light crackle in the one guy's hand as he gets something ready to send your way, and all they do is steadily advance with their sabers lit. And then, meanwhile, back on the bridge.
Okay.
TLXS. So meanwhile, back on the bridge. TLXS.
All right. This is fun. I'm going to do a full round attack and make 2 attacks, which I haven't done since I did all my leveling. I actually have dual weapon mastery and multi-attack rifles, and so I'm going to make an attack with my...
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm such a moron. If I bring everybody to the map, everyone can see the fun. I don't need to split you guys.
But
you know,
do
like,
need to move them back. Yeah, you just
no,
have
like,
to keep
I'm just
moving us.
but you know what I mean. Like, at least everybody can see that it was. I think that's what we figured out. So can everybody see the fun that's happening on the bridge? Right? Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Way easier. This is gonna wave. Oh, I mean, split the party might work still in the future. Okay.
All right. Turn order
Way more
disappeared for me, but turn order disappeared, but I don't need to. There it is. Now it's back.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a -3 to my attack when I do it. I'm going to be shooting my blast tech. Actually, let me start with my blaster carbine rifle on the guy closest to me for my first attack. And it's a -3 when I do a full round attack on each of my attacks.
All right.
And that was a 14. Am I within a force point on the edge? It's probably not. It's a really bad roll. Hmm.
$14?
Right.
Pew pew pew.
14.
A tremor shakes the ship, knocking you from side to side. Not prone, but that damn external turbo fire has buggered your aim. Just this once, Tail. It's not you. It's not you, buddy. It's okay.
And it's not even within a force point.
Oh, I didn't say that. Yeah? Would you like to spend a voice point?
If it's within range, I'll try.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I got a 6. Makes it 20.
That hits.
He takes 31 points of damage.
Waiting for the ship to stop shaking, almost pulling trigger and then leveling your aim, you actually drop the first stormtrooper.
Sweet. I will then target the next one up the line with my other rifle. And I will... It's 3. 17.
Also within a force point.
I will also spend a force point on that because I just...
look at this.
The kind of... fail. I got a 1, making it 18. Does 18 hit?
Which it actually hits. I am so happy you're spending all these force points. Like, this reflex is actually 18. So it's like, that's why I was like, definitely spend a force point. Yeah, man.
I'm going to re-roll one of my 1d10s. So that's 31 points of damage to him.
Okay.
Which is hopefully also a condition track.
Yeah. Oh, yes, of course.
And
I don't think these
my
guys
full
live
round
long enough
action
to actually
is the
suffer the
attack.
debuffs, though. Like, you guys usually, plow through them before they can do it. Like, oh my goodness. What is going on? Okay.
So it's the first time I've done a full round attack to get to attack. So I'm done.
All right. As much as I'd like to ask Dr. Leth what he does next, I think it is time to switch to Rahal. For just like we'll come back in time. Like we'll start next episode, Dr. Leth. Okay. But just for funsies, just so the world and Rahal get to experience, this exciting cutscene. Rahal, those hangar bay platforms, like the big 6x6 octagons that come up through the floor? It's not a turbo lift. You guys actually, a lot of the hangar bay is locked down, whether it's their control or yours, and you guys have to find an alternate route. Okay?
Yeah, it's like the maintenance lift.
Yeah. On your way there, your thoughts are on Dina. Would you reach out to her? Would you try to contact her? Or you don't want to risk any kind of
I 100%.
Or would you not risk any pinging? Yeah.
No, I would risk it. Yeah. 100%
Okay.
would risk it.
All right. You ping.
Do you want my ping?
Yeah. Give me some ping.
I'll ping you. Ping you so hard. Use
All
the
right, calm
force
down.
of 30.
30, you say.
Yes, I do.
One little, two little, three little force sensitives. One, you feel, because you are pretty intimate with Dina, you feel Master Dina's presence in the force in this room. Okay?
Nice.
And she doesn't hide her ping. You feel a familiar presence. Something you felt before. Something dark. And as you're trying to sort out your brain between where have I felt this, what planet, could this be who I think it is? It's just some other dark schmo that we fought, or some bounty hunter with a lot of DP.
This presence for a long, long time.
For a few books, anyway. 8 humans in gray helmets and uniforms of Imperial naval troopers have taken up positions near the last remaining shuttle in the landing bay. A second shuttle sports a downed ramp. Their leader, a tall, lithe, familiar-looking female with close-cropped blonde hair and icy blue eyes, gives you an appraising look as the loud sound of the lift, comes up. She sees you. For whatever reason, she just locks right onto you. Like she senses you. Perhaps that is the third force user. Her hair, no longer tied back in a ponytail, has been cut. And you believe, you can't place it, but you're sure you know this woman from somewhere. But all thoughts of where you might know her from...
Please don't tell me this is another one of my ex-wives.
This is the part where I hold up that cartoon face of the DM with a poker face. Not saying. But I will tell you that in a moment of time for you stops, and the letterbox cutscene protection of your safety and NPCs cuts in.
Jon Favreau. Credits?
No. Not credits.
Oh,
Like
even better.
Actual, cutscene that must play out before.
Oh, yeah, I get you.
Yeah, but it's for your protection. I was actually going to figure, I figured, if Messina was here, he'd, jump on it. I shoot immediately, and I'd, have the bad guys just point at the box, we're protected and so are you. Can't shoot, can't do anything, I'm sorry, I don't know what you people are talking about.
Don't escape out of the cutscene, otherwise you have to go all the way, have to load a save to see it again.
Exactly. So as I was saying, cutscene to end things off.
Skip.
2 Imperial shuttles sit on the floor in the landing bay. The black expanse of space visible through the shielded opening behind them. Multicolored flashes of light flicker across the starfield. Signs of the space battle that continues to rage outside. Your focus from the people and the immediate threat expands to the whole room, and this is the scene you take in. As I said, a number of individuals, many of them dressed in red and black uniforms of the Inquisitors, scurry about as prisoners are herded aboard the first shuttle. You notice a familiar figure, Master Dina, amongst those prisoners. She spares a fleeting glance over her shoulder in your direction before disappearing into the shuttle's interior with the rest of the captives. Before you can react, a second figure, not the blonde, also familiar, turns to face you, and you see none other than Inquisitor Valen Draco, his features marred by a black metallic faceplate with a single red optic, meets your gaze. He makes a dismissive gesture with not one robotic thumb, but 2 robotic index and middle fingers to add to half of his hand, obviously missing. And then he hurriedly boards the shuttle as the boarding ramp begins to close, and you realize they will probably launch before you guys can do anything about it. And we will see you all next time.
I keep the force to myself, up because the Emperor ruined it for everyone else. We gotta find a place to hide, guess we're going underground now. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now, but I've been rocking it since order 66 now. The force is strong and I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now, what the Emperor say, order 66 now. But the force is strong and I feel it still. Gotta make it out to thee, gonna reason with the senators, try to make it better now. But somewhere out there's gotta be free, I guess we'll head to Alderaan now. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now, I've been rocking it since order 66 now. The force is strong and I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now, what the Emperor say, order 66 now. But the force is strong and I feel it still. We should fight a war for peace. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Resurrect the Jedi, bring the Emperor down to his knees. The Sith mean nothing to me, I should strike them all down now. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. There'll be no acquittal for the Sith who killed the little Padawan. He is my enemy.
Is he coming? 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 Is he coming back?
Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks, and I'm gonna keep on going till the galaxy is fixed now. Cause the force is strong and I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now, I've been rocking it since order 66 now. The force is strong and I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now, what the Emperor say, order 66 now. But the force is strong and I feel it still. Cause the force is strong and I feel it still.